Then, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cuckoo is here with Rosh and Saku, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
Do you guys think that he made the holes in his jacket by pushing the lollipop through them? Because they're almost exactly lollipop size.
You know what?
I do now.
I know he's all like, these are gunshots from when I'm taking them in the field, but it's like, I've seen you push the lollipop through them.
Yeah.
I know how you made them.
Yeah, you're not just doing it after the fact, you know? This was the cause as well. That's the best bathroom thought I've ever heard. About the holes in your coat.
Don't
Can
ask.
I poke my finger through one of them?
No.
Damn it. Alright then, about the murder of Damask too. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details?
When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos, Damask too, he broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another.
And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room. Well, I can't believe there's a Master Mask again.
Yeah, I completely forgot about this part.
Like, is the sequel as good as the original, or...? Clearly not.
I mean, it's hard to be worse than the original, I think.
Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai?
He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless.
I legitimately forgot Larry was the thing in the time that took us screen recording last one and recording this one.
When in doubt, it's Larry!
Who else but Larry?
Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when the Yatagarasu showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, for the guests who had been called to sit in them, were empty.
A no-show. Who was it that failed to take their seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
Post in the comments why you think Larry wasn't where he was supposed to be. And we'll see. And where was he?
He was on the roof, with one of his legs down a chimney. That chimney leads directly into this room.
Larry Butts, you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation.
Yes. I've only just arrived in this room myself, which is why we need to investigate some more.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I came in here with you and everything.
Our priority should be on understanding what the current situation is.
Of course. I was planning to do that from the very beginning.
In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already.
I will. So let's get started. In order to find out the truth behind what happened here, I should start by gathering as much information as I can.
Mask, demask. I see that yet another weirdo has popped up in my absence.
Yes, and as I understand it, he was a brilliant thief to whom the world was his oyster. He stole extremely valuable objects one after another for a while. Detective Gumshoe was in charge of the case, and not once did he catch Damask.
I had already researched all that, you know.
Yes, but some people didn't play the other games, so I was just filling them in. Last year, when Damask gave himself up and was finally arrested, he was apparently represented by that man.
Oh, your husband. You can just call him
Yes.
by his name.
I don't want to make anyone awkward. I don't know how they feel about that sort of thing in Alabast. Knowing him, I'm almost as curious as to how insane that trial turned out to be.
Indeed.
But why would anyone want to kill Damask? I should really find out some more about the victim.
What exactly is that hideous fashion faux pas of a costume he's wearing supposed to be? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. But there's something different about it than what I remember.
That costume is from the very first Steel Samurai. It's a live-action superhero show on television, beloved by children and adults alike. The Steel Samurai's weapon is the Samurai Spear. And it is with the Samurai Spear that he performs his special attacks, which enthrall all who watch them in action.
You seem to know quite a lot, Miles Edgeworth.
I know lots of things about all things. Not at all. And in any case, Francisca, I believe the samurai you are familiar with is the second one. The Nickel Samurai, which was part of the case last year. Do you recall that case?
Yes, I remember. Although I'd much rather it stay buried in the depths of my mind.
Not that I blame her. She was shot during the course of that trial. I fear she may still be suffering great trauma over the shooting.
Anyway, that aside, it looks like the Steel Samurai is the suspect in this time.
Yes, although that's because of who is inside the costume rather than the character.
Just want you to be sure. You've gotta know. Can't sully the Steel Samurai's name.
Like, Edgeworth, we don't even have to make fun of you at all. You're doing it all by yourself. That's right. If he is the Steel Samurai.
Miles Edgeworth, have you been in shock over something this whole time?
No, I'm not in shock over anything. I wanted to forget that I've received the Steel Samurai's autograph from Larry. But the autograph, the drawing of the samurai spear, and the caricature of his face. Why did he waste so much time on the most useless parts of the autograph? We lost Rushling.
Maybe. Maybe has to take care of little one.
Yeah. Just make sure she hasn't written anything. Oh yeah, she's gone to check on her sister.
How has the piano been coming along?
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to talk to you or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming along okay. I'm learning blues chords right now,
Ooh.
which is kind of fun. It's just frustrating. When I practice every day, it's not too bad, but if I miss a day or something, then it becomes harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I cannot practice because there's just too much other stuff going on. So, we'll see.
You get in every day you can.
Yeah, what I'm trying to think to myself is, I'll see how I'm doing in a few years rather than in a few weeks.
Exactly.
Because
yep,
If I keep going, then hopefully I'll see some sort of difference. But I know it takes a long time to learn a skill, especially when you're older, so I'm trying to bear that in mind.
Like, I've been wanting to pick up some drawing myself, but like, I'll do one drawing, absolutely detest it, and then like not draw for a long time, and it's like, well, that's why you're not getting any better.
Oh, I feel the same though. Like, if I would practice my artwork instead of just trying to make artwork, then I would improve. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I go ages without drawing anything. Do you know what helps me though? Watching YouTubers do art really helps.
Oh, I'll give that a try. I've never done that.
Yeah, there's a really good channel called Drawing with Waffles that you'd probably like.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's a really nice, girl. She draws on screen and, you follow her along and her creative process. But the thing I love about her is she shows all her errors as well. She doesn't just make something beautiful and go, there you go, it's perfect. She'll show every mistake, she'll show all her erasing and how she gets frustrated and stuff, and how she comes to, finally arrive at something that's finished, whether she likes it or not. It's really nice to watch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it
Yeah.
now.
I write the name of her in the box. Drawing with waffles. Waffles,
Makes me want waffles now, though.
Yes!
I have not
Waffles.
had waffles since, college.
I don't think I've had them ever.
Oh, they're so good. Belgian
I've
waffles.
smelled them, but never had them.
So, you don't know what to draw.
I mean, it wouldn't be the same as you could get in the States, but I would still like to get some.
Alright. Gonna go ahead and give her a follow.
Yeah, I think you'd click with it really well, but it always makes me inspired to draw. And makes me a bit more forgiving of myself as well, because I can see how someone I admire like that makes loads of mistakes
you don't
too.
know what to draw. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps me. But surely, sure thing for me, if I watch a couple of her videos, I want to draw straight away. Whereas otherwise, I find it hard to get the motivation sometimes, and I just don't want to.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man,
I'd love
she
to
has a
see
lot
some of your
stuff.
art, though. Yeah, she's been doing it for a long time.
Hello,
But you can
guys.
dive in.
Hello.
Hello, darling, you okay?
Yeah. There's my sister's not doing too good right now, but she seems to have de-escalated slightly, so...
Okay. If you want, we can, continue later.
I'm okay to do it just now at the rate she's at, but if she spikes again, I will need to go.
Okay.
Okay, darling.
Yeah.
If you want,
Sorry.
she can text me. She can send me emojis
Aw.
if you like.
I'll see if she wants to do that when she's a bit more okay with people being around her.
Okay. I'll send her emojis back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, it's me. Hey, Edgy! Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything. I have nothing to say to you, Larry. Goes off crying.
He's sullied by Steel Samurai.
If only Phoenix had that costume.
There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature.
Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once, long ago.
I also
Were you there?
of running naked through the trees. Which is a lifelong dream of mine, Franziska. Okay, you little man.
And Gumshoe can come too.
No, pal, I like man-stick noodles too much.
Fine, then you can go have lunch with Gladio from Final Fantasy.
Why, do you know him? Have you got an in? Is he free?
I know all the gays. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly loved nature. Loved in the past tense, but not anymore. Sorry, I can't stop with this today.
This is coming from a man who loves shows featuring costumed actors.
She just had to go there again, didn't she?
You make it too easy.
How did she know? There was a grandfather clock just like this one earlier in the Babalese embassy.
It's gone now.
You know, symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior really suffers for it.
Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
She really is a lesbian. Let me check the emulsion on the walls.
This paint's flaking off the more I tickle it. I suppose the wood does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design and the material it's made of strikes a good balance with the plants.
Hey, you two, stop with that gay shit. Sorry, now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know? Hurry up and save me.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
This is all a part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once. Poke.
What is that plant supposed to be? It's a dryad.
Francisca, can't you see it's a dryad? I'll pretend like it was my idea.
I'm touching the leaves now.
Stroke, stroke.
I hope this dryad is a dude. Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
I don't see men generally.
Oh.
You're actually just an amorphous blob in my vision.
That just reminded me of something. Have you guys ever heard of
no.
Kashimashi?
Vaguely.
It was supposed to be, it's supposedly a Yuri anime, but, first of all, the protagonist, I mean, I quit halfway through it, so maybe at some point this is
no, I have
the protagonist
I remember you talking about
is not only is the protagonist a male who got, like, crushed by an alien spaceship, and then they, like, you know, resuscitated him as a in a female body, quote quote. But one of the love interests, the only reason she was interested in women or girls was because she literally could not see men, and they never explained that.
My God.
Oh my word.
You get out from under my umbrella, anime. You don't belong here.
We do not stand.
Nope.
These we do not respect.
This is
David
just a
Edgeworth.
gay appreciation episode.
The only thing I will say about it is that when I went to Otakuthon last year, 2019, there was like a pass or band sort of thing, like a Yuri panel for that where people were talking about it. And when I went up, that was the one that I brought up as like just throw that in the trash. And you know, like people got to sort of like defend it. And one of the persons said that they kind of did go into like it was about the protagonist sort of going into like learning that they were female. So maybe they did address that at some point, but just from what I remember, I have my doubts, and I doubt they handled it in a very
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know, if you're gonna, like, you have to make your protagonist wrong at the start so they can learn stuff, but you've also got to, like, give a hint that you know you're doing that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, oh, no, you don't know you're doing it, you're gonna try and save it later, maybe.
Oof. I'm sorry to bring that back up.
It's okay. It was a funny
I was
joke.
just.
That must have been tickling those leaves for a while. Probably relieved him. I'm not getting any stimulus from this at all.
As a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month.
How does it feel?
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
me, how does it feel?
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that.
Oh, have
Frantically
you
shakes his
seen what
banking
I can?
apps.
Have you seen what I can do with this whip?
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? You thought
I'm
I've been
just
playing
trying
that
to
one,
speak your
Coco?
language.
Yes, I've been watching that.
Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
See, now I want to try and do it in his voice, but I know I wouldn't be able to keep it up.
Good bro, I like the voice you gave him.
Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I'm gonna ask you too.
What is it?
It's like both you and him. Are you?
Oh my
you
god.
know, how is it the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? I mean, considering.
Because ladies love a gay best friend.
Yes.
That's why.
And Frenzy, what about that promise you made to me?
She's not being in your picture book, Larry.
Promise? What promise?
The one where you said you would model for my next book, Franzy Whippity Whip Trip. Yo, please, I'm sorry, I just did the Kickstarter and all the lesbians get really excited.
I made no such promise.
Adrian Andrews bought the top tier of that one. Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry.
Oh, here it comes.
When something smells, it's usually the butts. I didn't participate in that, of course. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. I'm really glad Larry didn't abandon his art career. I'd have been really sad if he wasn't doing that anymore.
Yeah.
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Loris de Nim now?
That's Dunim. Laurie's Dunim. Get that straight in your head, Edgy. I think that's how you would say that. Oh.
That's how we've been saying it. Bender snatch cumblebutch.
Now I remember, you're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist.
Oh no, you've got to. I gave up in that whole Reese business. Besides, when Angelina left me in my heart in pieces. Angelina.
Angelina.
That's when Mindy walked into my life. Oh my, is he just going like, Marinda was mine till the time that I found her. Freaking solitary man here.
I think he's singing the Mambo number 5 to himself. Constantly, forever.
She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And I figured I could through the steel samurai outfit.
I'm so upset right now.
Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
Angelina, didn't I go on a date with her?
I believe you'd remember a name like that. I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as the Steel Samurai so that he could
My
get
little black
picky
book
with
is
it.
incredibly full.
She's going through the B section. Bangelina, Bangelina. He may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess. Wait, isn't that...
Got it! I knew you knew what I meant, Edgy! I think it is.
Oh my god. This is the gay episode! Not really. It's not so much as I understand. as I understood. But a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry. Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight.
Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened.
Edgeworth, that is the nastiest thing you have ever seen to me. Have you seen some of the murders that happened in this series?
Yeah. No, I stand by what I said, Larry. For past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Gee, how can you be so mean, stabbing me with your words like that?
I'll stab you with my finger if you're not careful.
Please don't, you know I'm very ticklish. You know he is.
Yeah, he is. Do you think he's wearing a muscle suit under there? Or has he just got ripped?
Absolutely.
I wish I had a muscle suit. Unfortunately, I don't have the
Phoenix.
time. Oh, yes. He's not gonna wear him. Not till later. Oh. I don't have time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. Oh yeah, Edgeworth could see the sight clocks for a while. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know.
Okay, I get it. Just stop Francie from whipping me from behind.
Coward.
So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
You got together with someone who has some kind of Santa Claus fetish, and that's why you're going down a chimney.
You know,
No, I can't even begin to imagine. I can't even begin to imagine, however. I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. There is no life I know that compares to pure imagination. So you will tell me exactly what you did, Larry.
Yeah, man, come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
I will. I'm enchanted.
Nope, not today, Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips. That'll do it! A lot more!
Don't make me
I'm
get Gumshoe to
pissed.
kiss you.
Now.
Why would you do that to Gumshoe?
Yeah.
Gumshoe doesn't kiss butts. Oh, the fruit was so low hanging. I didn't even actually pick it. I just let it fall off the tree.
It just bonked us all on the head.
No, I just held out my hand and it fell into my hand. Okay, well, I was up in the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
Cause when I'm up, I'm up, and when I'm down, I'm down, and when I'm lonely, don't whip me.
You're just asking for it now.
Saku, I think you might be right. Oh, you know, that wintry custom and legendary hero.
Oh my god, please.
Legendary.
Hero.
Santa Claus.
Oh god.
Santa.
Claus.
Sorry, the Von Karma household was strictly no fun allowed. Never. Who is Santa Claus? I work very hard to get you your extra plate of gruel.
Extra cruel. Fuck yeah.
Oh, he really loves us this year. I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. But when I got there— oh, hold on, sorry.
I can't believe that he's kind of... I
I was just making a joke, game. I was thinking the most absurd thing I could possibly think of to why you'd be doing that. Like, I've never
Hey.
played this game.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay.
Why is Saku giggling?
Because you think I was just joking.
Kidding about Santa Claus.
Don't joke about anything in Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You could tell me anything happened in it, and I'd be like, "That sounds right." Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, when I got there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
I'm gonna have some logic about that. And
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right? Because I've never heard of him.
Of course I know. I did graduate from junior high, you know. I attended the obligatory all your dreams are dead class.
Then you should
Santa
also
Claus.
understand this.
Easter Bunny, getting a living wage.
If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
My God, Saku Edgeworth is you. Saku hates Santa Claus.
He's a burglar!
Aw, crud.
It is your attempt to imitate Santa Claus that has landed you as the prime suspect in this murder.
Come on, man. What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa? Everything. Imagine if that was just it. That was his whole objective. Everything.
Everything. Everything, Larry. Let's start with the fact that it will be the ideas
The ice.
of the Ides of March in a matter of hours.
Sorry, that was really mean of me. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't. I appreciate.
Ideas, AIDS. Ouch. I'm not a teacher.
I like it to teach. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit.
And that means it's almost Christmas.
Fucking bitch. Got served. I do know about Santa.
Yet.
Okay.
Oh my god. No. Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court.
You just realized that.
I'm looking away. I don't see what's going on behind me.
There are some weapons on display on this wall. Perhaps I could kill Larry with one of them. A crossbow and a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts to the Babyliss knives. Which means the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Kutchin. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. And tickled somewhat deeply use.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, she can't see me, and we went on a tangent about bad Yuri manga.
Treebeard needs to, stop staring at me.
Vroom.
It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear. So cool.
Isn't it awesome? I
No.
totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart.
I hate you, Larry.
It comes at you like whoosh.
I really hate you, Larry.
You hold it, you just want to live your life like damn.
You do well to watch what you say, Larry.
Don't tickle my knuckles, man.
I know what you don't like. Although it is just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, I need to watch that recent Britney Spears video. It was really good. Aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced that the spear is up to the task.
What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance.
He does that.
He does this. He does this a lot. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the studio to make you one, okay? This one's mine.
Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him off if I show him the piece of evidence. That will point something out about this spear. It's poison, I'll tell you. Poisoned.
Let's look at these first.
Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
Franziska and Prim should hang out sometime.
Yes, they should. But then I would feel even more sorry for the hero from that and Gumshoe, who should also hang out. And Larry can hang out with the sprite and all as well.
No, Sprite would eat Larry alive, possibly literally.
That's what should
Yes.
happen.
Knives adorned with flowers are on display here.
Hmm.
Ah, that's right, yeah. I already had these suspicions, but I shall have them again. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's
Gas.
see if the two pieces and the... let's see if the two pieces, the blade and the handle, fit each other.
Dun dun dun!
And who'd have thought?
It would appear that they fit together quite well. Almost seamlessly.
Bless my soul, Edgy's on a roll.
Putting things together that obviously go together.
What a guess! Francisco whip his ass.
Then this means that an alabastian knife did find its way into Babel. But how? She's like, well, I'm not answering that, you're the detective. I can spot absolutely no difference between this Primiduck statue and the Babels.
Wait, yes, this one's not covered in spit.
The statue's face looks a bit like that costumed hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
Am I American?
Like a meltdown.
It haunts him
Having an
every
identity
day.
crisis. But I drink tea. The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose so.
Alright, so actually forgot what
No,
it was.
we have to do the thing, yeah.
It's tainted that autograph forever.
I think it's very, very nice that Larry gave him an autograph of his favourite character, okay?
So do I. Edworth's just ungrateful.
I guess it would
He's a
be
nasty
that.
man.
Like, that's the only thing I think we have that has any relation to this spear.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, I mean, that does look bent, so...
Mm-hmm.
No one comment on
Somehow
that.
connected. Is that comment somehow connected to this episode? Larry, about this spear.
Oh, are you feeling it? Bam!
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me, or is this spear a bit bent? It's just you, Edgeworth.
Yeah, that is just you. Listen, man, you're not allowed to say that stuff anymore. Sorry. Coco, edit that out. It just flashes up in the screen. No, you made your bed.
See, now I don't know which one I want to do. I'll do both.
Wouldn't that be confusing? Anyway. Oh my goodness. Right, sorry. What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo!
I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier, yo. Now take a good look at this, which you drew with your own hands. You can see that the sphere is clearly of a different shape and persuasion.
Saku!
What do you have to say to that? Oh, Larry!
When I hold this sphere in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bang! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time, on an overnight field trip, I brought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless hot-blooded man.
No room for your kind here, Larry. Clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so some field trip and I began to shadow fight with myself.
Not that. I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that. It's no biggie. It's not like it left a hole or anything.
That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. Somehow, I doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, you're so naive.
What? Where did that come from?
Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear. It's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. Hey Coco, who does that remind you of?
Huh?
Coco does not see it. Coco is looking away.
Coco is having happy thoughts.
You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend. Pale King slaps Vessel's head. This little bad boy has so much emptiness inside of it.
Is that so?
No, it's not so.
Are you sure, Coco? Miles Edgeworth is calling you out.
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
I see. Your friendship is something special, Miles Edgeworth.
Francesca, that's a low blow.
It's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you folks for joining us and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Stay beautiful.